everyone, Sarah from Easy English Club. Today is National Iced Tea Day. I bet you didn't know that, did you? Okay, I am a coffee drinker, but where I come from where I'm living in the south of the USA, they drink a lot of iced tea. Which leads me to the subject of today's video. It's all about eating and a little bit of drinking. For example, you can eat at a pub, a club, a restaurant, a cafe, or one of those, what do they call those wagons that drive around? And you can buy food out the back of them. Now, there's lots of different ways to describe how you get hungry and how you get thirsty even. I'll start at the beginning with the small ways of where you can talk about how hungry you are. Now, first word I've got is nibble. If you look down at the subtitles, you'll see how we spell it. It's N-I-B-B-L-E. Now, think about a mouse. One of the small little creatures, they are likely to nibble on a piece of cheese. For example, when you go to a party or a buffet, you can nibble at the nuts or the cheese and the crackers. That's just a small part of food that you would nibble at. And the second word I've got, I can find it on my little notebook here, is graze. When you see a cow in the field, they just kind of mooch around the field and they graze on everything. This is something else you can do when you go to a buffet or somebody's house. You don't know what they've cooked. You don't know whether you like it, so just spend your time walking around the house on the table of food, the buffet, and you can graze on a little bit of everything, whatever they've got there. Number 3 word for how to eat, and eating a little more this time. Say you want a little more than grazing, you can say a bite to eat. For example, talking to your friends or your boyfriends or your girlfriends. Let's go out for a bite to eat. It's more than a nibble. It's more than grazing. A bite to eat is something like a hamburger, a hot dog, or a sandwich, or a wrap. It's not quite a full meal, but it's more than a nibble, more than grazing, more than a buffet. It's something like a hamburger or one slice of pizza, not the whole thing, or maybe just a hot dog or something like that. Now we're getting hungrier and hungrier. And the 4th word I've got to talk about food is munch. For example, celery or a raw carrot, when you go, the noise is munch, like when you got a Coke can or maybe this bottle of water, when you go like this, you hear that noise? Crunch, it rhymes with munch. So munch, you munch on maybe like a granola bar. I love granola bars. I'd show you one, but I've eaten it. Hold on one second. La granola bar, found in the rubbish bin trash can. You munch on a granola bar. And you munch on celery and you munch on raw carrots. It's not quite a full meal. It's not really a nibble. It's kind of in between. And the next one, number 5, the 5th word for describing when you're really hungry. You can pig out. That's a real British expression and also American too. You can scoff something. You can scarf something. Like a whole pizza, you can devour the whole pizza. So basically we're at the you can eat a lot stage right now. So we got nibble, where you just take a little bit of nuts or cheese and crackers. Graze, where you kind of eat like a cow, where you're walking through the field or you're walking at the buffet table and you take a little bit of each. And the 3rd one was a bite to eat. And you can pig out and munch. Now, if there's no food around, it's late at night, sometimes your stomach rumbles. That's when you're really hungry. You know, when there's a storm coming, you can hear the thunder rumbling in the mountains. Out the back here, it does it a lot. It's kind of like the same noise your stomach makes. It rumbles. You are starving. And another word for being really hungry is famished. So, there's all sorts of different words and different expressions to kind of talk about how hungry you are. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it useful. I hope I didn't leave you hungry if I did go off and get you some lunch. Please be sure to like the Easy English Facebook page. Come join the Easy English Facebook group. And don't forget to hit like and share the video. Thank you for your time and thank you for listening. I'll be back tomorrow with another video for you to learn some English. Thanks. Bye-bye.